and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fields it right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Again, they run with Campbell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and fight for it here with Campbell. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Vic with a give to Sanders. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. A 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Up the middle they run with Bettis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll dump this complete to the bus. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They go up the middle with Campbell. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll give to the big man, Campbell. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Vic goes play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Forced out to his left. Vic into the slide, and he's got the first.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown run for Miles Sanders.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Well, the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Madison running on first down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. They'll go Madison up the middle. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Young on 3rd down. That one complete to Bettis.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 35 on 2nd down, Young. That'll be caught by Rice.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun, Steve Young.
Looking for Gronkowski. Out route, he's got him. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Steve Young. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Again, it's Young.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Dancing to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A throw over the middle taken in, and he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, here's Campbell. And some room to work.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. Steps away to his left.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Buying time to his left. And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku. 29 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense set to go. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. First down, Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Young.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Uses the stiff arm. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate.
And it's caught. Touchdown. David Njoku. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.